Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your girl Money. I'm back again with another video. In this particular video, I'm gonna be talking to you guys about Naruto Shippuden episode 461. I actually enjoyed this episode a lot, even though technically it's filler. Canon, if you guys watch Naruto, you know what canon is. Canon is the main story, the main storyline, and filler is something that basically has absolutely nothing to do with the story, just a side story from the storyline, that the main story that we always watch or whatever. And in this particular episode, we got to take a look at Hagoromo or Hagoromo, yeah, and Harama, which are Kaguya's twin twin boys and all that, and we got to see their backstory or whatever. I just want to say that Hagoromo reminds me a lot of Naruto, and I really feel like Naruto did exactly what Hagoromo did, trained and everything to get stronger and stronger to defeat his mom. But I feel like Hamada, him being the youngest, I feel that I understood where he was coming from. He didn't want his mom to get mad at him at the end of the episode. I want to talk about the end first, and then I'll lead on to what happened throughout the episode. But he basically didn't want his mom to get upset because his mom already sensed and knew something wasn't right, that Hagoromo was not there for a reason, was training and, honing his skills and everything. And like I said, Hagoromo reminds me a lot of how Naruto was, but in part one and in part two, because Naruto works so hard, and regardless of what people say about his personality, him being annoying or whatever, Naruto has worked his behind off to perfect his skills and hone his skills. And I feel like way back in part one, he deserved to be Hokage because he actually wanted to change the Hokage system of, constantly having to fight, constantly being at war with different types of people. And I really feel like if anybody could change that, it was him. But I feel like when he was younger, he didn't know what all he was getting into when he became Hokage, because it's a lot of paperwork, it's a lot of stuff you got to get done with him being Hokage. And I just hated how, even if he wasn't as active in Boruto's life, that he went above and beyond his means, what he should have done, you know, for Boruto. And I'm gonna tell y'all this. I like Boruto's character, but I didn't like when he was being rude and disrespectful to Naruto. I understand that Naruto missed his daughter's birthday, but at the same time, he's the Hokage. There's many responsibilities. He has to look over a whole village, and I feel like for Boruto to sit up there and judge Naruto and talk to Naruto like that, that pissed me off. I mean, that has nothing to do with this episode, but I'm just saying, like, Boruto can be very rude and disrespectful, and I feel it was completely unnecessary. Like, ugh. But anyway, um, I definitely feel, like I said before, I think that with Naruto being the child of prophecy, I think that was 100% spot on, because Hagoromo is just like Naruto. He fell in love with Inari, or whatever her name. What was it? Hari? Is it Hari? Whatever the chick with the long black hair, whatever. He fell in love with her, and he was really pressed and mad about it when he found out that she was made to be a sacrifice for the divine tree, and they have to be put in the infinite dream jutsu in order for the divine tree to gain and hone more power. And every single last one of them, they have to be a sacrifice. In the ninja world, you have sacrifices you have to make. There is not one ninja that I know in Naruto that they didn't have to make a sacrifice. You have to make a sacrifice. You have to know what you're getting into. That's just part of the ninja world. That's part of what it is. And it pissed me off how Hagoromo got so mad or whatever. But I understand you were in love with her, but at the same time, if your mom gives you an order, you're supposed to follow that. And then, the way Lady Kaguya is, she was betrayed by the man she fell in love with. He turned on her because the people in his village came after her, was trying to capture her, and she told them nicely, "Don't put your damn hands on me," and they did it anyway. So she defended herself. Do I feel that he should have turned on her like that? No, because furthermore, she was carrying his children, and she actually loved him and was willing to risk everything just for him. And so she was just over it. She wanted peace, and I guess she couldn't find it, so she had to do what she had to do. And I feel like Hagoromo, the oldest one, needed to respect that. He definitely needed to respect that. Harama is the youngest, and he was more understanding. He was more looking at him like he was crazy. He was like, you're planning to fight mother? Like, that's your mom. You're planning to fight her all over a female you fell in love with, which I understand. It hurts the fact that she was used as a sacrifice, but at the same time, what more could you possibly have done for her? And I love this episode, but like I said last episode, I wish they would have put more information in there and gave us more information so we could have had a backstory, a more defined and backstory, that so we could have found out like what's like really going on. But it seems to me that Hagoromo is the one, I think, that's probably gonna give Kaguya an issue more so than Harama, because it seems to me that he was more understanding to his mom doing the things that she does more than the eldest one was, because he was just like, it is what it is. She's already dead. You can't save her. This is just how it is. It's just what it is. And furthermore, Lady Kaguya told them not to even go down there. She said it was off limits, and they just chose to go down there anyway. And I feel like Gomumaru, the toad that was talking to them throughout the whole episode, I feel like he was being very messy. And I feel like it's not right for him to sit up there and talk about Lady Kaguya is a tyrant when she's really not. She's doing what she has to do. She had to restore the divine tree. Before they even tried to even hurt her, mind you, while they were pregnant. Hold on, guys. Okay, I'm back, guys. But anyways, that was my little cousin coming in, aggravating me, pissing me off. Anyways, like I was saying, I feel that the younger one, Harama, excuse me, I feel like he was more understanding to Lady Kaguya's premise and to her whole philosophies more than the older one was, because he was just like, she's already dead, basically telling him, there's sacrifices to be made. And mind you, Lady Kaguya had to do what she had to do. If it wasn't for Lady Kaguya eating from the divine tree, that divine fruit, then they wouldn't be as strong as they are. But like she said, your powers have nothing on mine. My powers are more superior, which is true, because, as you said before, Lady Kaguya is a god. And her children, her seed, are like the John Cena of the ninja world, basically. Which is true. It's the truth. And it just really irritated me, because the oldest one, your oldest one is just trying to fight her over this girl? Like she said, they're in the ninja world, like I said before, in the ninja world there are sacrifices to be made. I'm sorry, but that's just how it is, and you have to respect that. And I feel like in order for the divine tree to even go, be successful and to be healthy, be right, that you have to have sacrifices need to be made. You have to have the correct people so their chakra can be infused inside there, and so the divine tree can be what it's supposed to be and do what it's supposed to do. And it was really pissing me off and annoying me watching Hagoromo get all mad and stuff about it. And I understand you were in love with the girl, okay? I get that. I understand how hurt you must have been, but at the same time, she was only around for that one situation. She told you herself. She said, this is what I was supposed to do. I'll never forget you. Don't ever forget me. That's what she told him. And then he's all mad and pressed about it, but it's like, she told you what it was. Like, it wasn't like she was leading you on, playing and stuff. No. Like, Lady Kaguya had to do what she had to do. And honestly, in this episode, I really don't blame her. I just got really irritated with the oldest one because I just felt like he wasn't understanding to it. And furthermore, she told him to stay away from there anyway. And I feel like the Toad was being very messy by even talking about her mom. No, talking about their mom like that in front of them, calling her a tyrant. She's not a tyrant. She's doing what she has to do. The divine tree has to be healthy. You have to have the right amount of chakra. You have to have the right amount of people that are going to sit there and be in the dream jutsu in order for it to completely work. And it was really annoying to me seeing this Toad just basically ran their mom's name in through the mud, all because she's doing what she has to do. It's not like she's beating around the bush. It's not like she's trying to even sit up here. She's just trying to make a peaceful world, have a peaceful divine tree, restoring all the powers in the divine tree, making it what it is. And I understand that, Hagoromo is just like Naruto. He believes in what he believes in, and I respect that. But at the same time, you can't sit here and tell me that this woman can't sit here and do what she needs to do. Because before y'all were born, if it wasn't for her, literally, if it wasn't for her biting from the divine tree, y'all would not be as powerful as y'all are. To be honest, y'all wouldn't have the Bakugan and the Sharingan. But I think only Hagoromo has the Sharingan and the Bakugan, because I didn't see Harama get that pissed off like that in order for his Sharingan to awaken. I might be wrong. Somebody in the comments help me out, because I only saw Hagoromo Sharingan and his Bakugan grow or come out of his eyes or whatever. But like their mom said, I know your thoughts. I know your feelings. She told Harama, excuse me, got it, these names. She told them, it's useless to hide anything from me. I know your thoughts and your feelings. So he was trying to protect his older brother, which is understandable, because he wanted to avoid conflict at all, the whole thing. He wanted to just period avoid conflict, and you can't do anything but respect that. And I absolutely respect that. It really irritated me seeing those niggas with those looking like a deformed version of Mickey Mouse. That's the type of tease they gave me. Watching them fight over some water. Are you serious? Water? Psh, if you need some water, go get some water. I don't understand what that whole situation was. I kind of feel like that scene was kind of pointless in my opinion, because girl, bye. But the Toad, Gumumaru, whatever the Toad is named, I feel like he was being very messy, and I feel like he's the one that really put the seed in Hagoromo's ear to even go down there. Like, Harama was just like, no, we don't need to do that. Mother said, don't go there. She forbid us from going over there. But, you trying to be a supportive brother, you went there with your brother. If that was me, if I was Harama, I would have stayed my behind over here, because I wouldn't have felt the wrath from Mother. Because, especially for Kaguya, no, she's like the god of their world, basically. She's a god, and then they're just like, okay, that's like God and Jesus head to head. God is more powerful than Jesus in biblical terms. That's just what it is. And that's like not Naruto and Sasuke. I mean, unpopular opinion, let's be honest here. Sasuke is more powerful than Naruto, and always has been. But Naruto isn't that far behind from Sasuke. Because in the part 1 Naruto, I believe Naruto did get stronger than Sasuke. But then in part 2, Sasuke got stronger than Naruto. And then later on in episodes, they both became equal. If you guys like go back and watch everything, that's my personal opinion, what I think. But I just feel like Naruto really is the child of prophecy, because he's done everything that Hagoromo did. He did the same thing. He honed his skill. He trained his behind up. Same with Hagoromo. And I really feel like even though they're going to end up killing their own mother, which I feel like is horrible, and nobody should ever be put in that type of position. But I mean, you have to do what you have to do. But I really believe that Kaguya does love her sons, though, for real. If that's the case, if she didn't, she wouldn't have bit from the divine fruit and gave them the power that she gave them. If that's the case, because come on, let's be real. If she wouldn't have done that, they would not be. Let's be real. They would not be as powerful and as strong as they are now. So, if anything, they really do owe Kaguya the respect and love that she deserves, because she was she still ran. She ran from all those people that were trying to kill her, trying to destroy her. All those people, she ran from them for her babies, for her children. Her children she blessed and gave power to. She's the God and they're the Jesus of the ninja world, basically. Like, come on now. She's like Brock Lesnar and they're like the John Cena. Add that up. Get what I'm saying? So it was like really irritating me when, because Hagurama was just like not even trying to hear what his mom was trying to say. Like, you have no idea how much she suffered before y'all even got here. You have no idea. Fell in love with this nigga, and this nigga sent people after her just to capture her and to kill her. For her defending herself? Are you serious? You have no idea what type of life your mom lived. You have no idea. And the fact that you just sitting up here mad over your girlfriend, boy, there's pussy everywhere. You understand me? There's female pull everywhere. Like, girl, get somewhere now. Inari was, I think that's her name, yeah. Hinari, whatever. She was only there solely for the purpose of her being a sacrifice to Lady Kaguya. Okay? She wasn't there to get connected with you. She wasn't there to fall in love with you. She wasn't there to caress you, to touch you, to kiss you, anything like that, to love you. No, she was solely there for Lady Kaguya so she could be a sacrifice in the divine tree, to restore the divine tree for the powers in the chakra to infuse together, okay, and to make the divine tree even stronger and even better. And it was, like I said, y'all, it really pissed me off. I enjoyed this episode, though, but it just pissed me off how they just kept, and it's like, Harama is the one with the main sense, because even if he is the youngest, he's the one with the main sense, because if he wasn't, he wouldn't have been, totally on the fence and totally against his brother defining their mom, which they knew was going to end badly. They knew it was going to end right. It was going to end badly, but I just love that Harama said his opinion, and he didn't take it back. And although he was trying to support his brother, I just absolutely, positively love that. Alright, y'all, I'm back. But anyways, like I was saying, like, in order for someone to really give thorough judgments on Lady Kaguya, you gotta take a step in her shoes and understand her philosophies and why she has to constantly sacrifice people or shinobi to the divine tree to keep it restored, to keep it right, to keep it healthy, Like, that's just she has to do what she has to do. And like I said, it really irritated me. I mean, I enjoyed the episode for sure, but it pissed me off how Hagurama was acting. But Harama, I enjoyed him a lot because he was speaking logic. He actually acted like he had some sense and had brains and not just did something because of it being emotionally tied. He was being logic with what he was saying, and I could appreciate that, But I love this episode. I just wanted more. That's all. The only negative I have is that, I just wanted more from this. That's all I wanted was more. All I wanted was more. All I needed was more. But hopefully next week's episode, even though it's another filler, hopefully it's good. It's good. It's as good. I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't got a shirt on. Hopefully it's as good as this episode was, but like I said, I expected more. I just wanted more out of this episode. That was my only complaint and only issue with it. But other than that, I actually enjoyed it. You got a backstory, and I really believe Hagurama and Inari, I think that's her name, would have been cute together. But Inari was only there for one purpose only, being a sacrifice to Lady Kaguya for the divine tree. That's just what it is. I mean, You want to be pressed about it, be pressed, but that's just what it is, you know. I feel like, you know, I didn't want them to be sitting up there, you know, going after their mom over this. Like, this is just how it's always been. You gotta either respect it or don't. Or respect it or be dealt with by her. And to be honest, I wouldn't want to get on her bad side, to be honest. But, you know, it is what it is. You can't you can't try to order her around, tell her how to run her organizations or her town, because she is the head ninja in charge, literally. But anyways, I love you guys, and I'll be back with another video. I need you guys to definitely tell me what you want me to talk about. Either talk about like in reviews or reaction videos. Oh yeah, I got another PLO video I was supposed to come out with. Yeah. Oh yeah. You guys just have to keep reminding me because my mind gets so lost sometimes. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna be back with another video, a PLL reaction video, because I just saw another trailer or whatever on Freeform on YouTube, and I gotta go check that out and see what this supposed biggest mistake is that they're supposed to be. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm tired, but yeah, I just had to get this out here because I was planning on getting it out yesterday, but I was pretty tired as well, you know, packing my stuff up and stuff like that. But I just decided to make it today. But anyways, I love you guys. Until latest video, peace.